So this is a team that had, their tallest starter is 6'6". How much does that benefit you guys, and is there maybe some things that they can exploit? The fact that they have 5 guards who are quick.
Of course, we're bigger than them on paper, but we've watched some tape on them today, and they play with a lot of heart. So how hard they play really makes up for their size. But of course, on paper we're much bigger than them. They're a very guard heavy team, so it's going to be a fun game tomorrow.
They forced a lot of turnovers all year. What have you seen on film in terms of what they do to disrupt offenses?
Well, I think just some pressure defense, denying the wings, trying to get you out of your stuff, trying to make you start your offense very late in the clock, which is not anything we haven't seen all season. We've seen a lot of that plenty of times in our conference, and especially with last weekend in the tournament, in the Pac-12 tournament.
Seems like their style lends it to be a more scrappy, tough game. How much does that help a guy like, say, Norman, who kind of plays that way, kind of plays into his style?
Yeah, that's what he does. And that's how everybody has to play. Like you said, they're not a very tall team, so how hard they play is going to make up for their size, and we just have to match their intensity.
After a little bit of a tough game last night, how important is it for you to get off to a good start in this one?
It's important. Of course, I didn't have my best game last night, but I think I controlled the tempo of the game. Was able to get my team to win by 17 points. That's most important for me.
In that second half, how important was Norman's effort on defense? Especially, Woodard only had 2 points in that second half. It seemed like he turned it up.
Yeah, he really did a good job on defense in the second half. Kept Woodard to 10 points in the first half. He's a very good player, so we just wanted to contain him. And credit to Norm, he helped us get a lot of stops, and we found him in transition, and he did what he does.
Seems like in that way he's kind of been sort of an unsung hero of this team. Would you agree?
Yeah, because we have a lot of games where our defense is huge for us, and he might not get credit for that, but people who are watching the game, who know the game very well, can tell Norman Powell's out there helping his team and things that don't show up in the stat sheet. So we praise him enough to where he doesn't need any credit from anybody else. He knows how well he's been playing.
With the traveling calls you got hit with yesterday, is that something you're concerned with, or do you kind of just chalk it up to that specific rep?
No. I mean, I think that I let that take me out of my game a little bit, just being a little timid with how I make my moves. But tomorrow I'm right back to how I normally play, and I'm gonna try the same moves, and I hope they don't call it.
Did you watch them again? I mean, did they look like travels to you?
One of my friends put them in the group chat, and I looked at it, and I didn't think it was a travel. My father told me that on 2 of them I traveled, and hey, I just got to move on from it and try not to travel. That's all, really.